All right, welcome to That Synth Show. We got something special tonight. I was playing around with a live stream last night, and today we're going to bring to you the amazing Venus Theories Super VST plugin, whatever you want to call it. But this thing just absolutely blew my mind. I'm going to show it to you tonight. We're going to go through all the presets, and we're going to have an amazing time with it. So without further ado, the Noctua by Venus Theory. That Synth Show. Let's go. All right, welcome back. All right, so I had a good time last night. Go check out my live stream. I was messing around with it. I downloaded it. I got it. I'm not a VST guy, but let me tell you something. This thing excited me. It's excited me. I couldn't get home today. I couldn't wait to get home today to start messing around with it because it was so much fun. Because I like cinematic sounds. I like watching movies, and I like hearing how all this stuff is made. It's made with synthesizers, and more importantly these days it's probably made with plugins, especially going to be this one in the future, made by Venus Theory. So let's get into it. Let's go watch the trailer real quick, and then we'll just check out how he made it and all that, and I'll mess around with some sounds. Let's go check it out right now. So here it is. This is what the interface looks like. Let me pop that down for a second, and let's check it out. This is the trailer from Venus Theory. UVI. Modern cinematic soundscapes. Yeah. Analog organic. Synthetic. Noctua. Handcrafted sounds by your boy Venus. Three sound. And it's free, baby, it's free. UVI. All right, and there's our boy Venus Theory down the bottom. Now listen, I'll tell you right now, I ain't joking. Download this thing. I'm going to show you real quick the website to go to. A couple people said they're having trouble finding it, but listen, this thing is an absolute laugh. It's amazing. It's super fun. And if you're into like movie scoring or anything like that, which I think I am into it now, I like the sounds, but now I'm going to play around with it. We're going to go through some presets together. But before we go do that, let's check it out right here. You just jump over to this website here. This is called uvi.net, okay? Noctua, Modern Cinematic Soundscapes Synthesizer. You click it, Venus Theory, boom, loads up. This little button down here, get it free. You see it there in red. You click that, well, bam, nothing to it. Come over here, and then you just go to checkout, and you see that beautiful little number down there saying free. Thank you very much, Venus Theory. You are the man. And dude, he's got a video over here. Let me show you real quick. He's got this video on his site. We won't watch it, but I'll throw it in the comments. I spent a year making this free plugin. It's so cool, man. The guy put so much effort into just the 8 minutes he did there. I don't know how long it took him, but it's absolutely fantastic. It took him a year to make this thing, and I'm blown away. I'm not a VST guy. Okay, but I got it mapped up to the Hydra synth, and I think we got everything cool. I just figured out how to map it. So as you can see, I'm excited. You get excited too. So let's jump back over here. Okay, that's how you do it. That's how you order it. We don't need to spend much time on that. You can download the Noctua manual. I'm not going to read that tonight. We're just going to mess around and play together. All right, and here's the UVI site. Go over and subscribe to them, like, do all the things we all like to do. And don't forget to subscribe to me and my channel, because we're friends, and friends subscribe to each other, right? I know you don't want to be subscribed to everything, but if you subscribe and you like, it helps me out, helps the channel out, helps everybody out. Now, let's get over here to what we all came for. The cherry, the workstation Noctua Venus Theory thing. Now, I got it on the first preset activation. Now, this one's super loud, so mind your ears because this thing goes wild. I think sometimes the gain is off, but I'm just going to touch it real quick. Woohoo! All right. All right, so look up here. If you can see this real quick, you click this little file box here. Well, bam. Okay? Click the little file box, and you get this beautiful thing right here. All right, you get this setup here where you got alarms, okay, activation, anchor point, anomaly, bruiser, fangs. We'll go through all that in a second. Then we got ambiance, colossus, creep. In my video I did last night, you guys don't want to hear me talk. You just want to go through this, right? Let's just go through it together. All right, let's start with alarms. These guys are quite loud, so let's go through these together. So what you do is you click it. We go to the first one, anchor, activation, just heard it. Now we're going to go to anchor point. All right, here it is. Now, if I want to map it, you can't see my mouse right now, but I just right click on frequency. That pops up, and then watch, I just turn the cutoff knob. Well, bam, now I'll control the frequency. Now, the only two things I really want to control here right now are the cutoff and the resonance. So I'm going to whip my resonance knob, and for the hell of it, let's click the envelope too. So as you can see, all I'm doing here is touching the keys on the board. Let me get a better picture for you guys since we all want to look at this a little better. I think I got something set up here for you. All right. So we go, well, bam, well, boom. Here we go. So you see the Hydra synth, you can see the Synth Samurai, you can see the keyboard. So let's go through some sounds. All right. Anchor point. So keep in mind, this is for making cinematic music. So as you can see, that's cool. We're going to go through these quick till we find some we like. Anomaly. I like this one. Now that one sounds cool if you're into making movies. Like I am. Man, a lot going on in there. You got your headphones on, I hope, fellas, ladies, gentlemen, people of all, to all my furries out there. So that's cool. All right, so that's Anomaly. Let's switch to the next one. Next one's called Black Wave. Very cool. Let's get the cutoff control. Let's get the resonance controlled here. Man, this can be musical even. Let's play some music for a minute then. So that's cool. That's Anomaly, or Black Wave. Let's switch over. Broken Beacon. Put on the arpeggiator and latch it here, see what that's like. That's amazing. I'm not a VST guy because I got my synthesizers, but I don't have anything in my hardware set up here that can make these kind of sounds. So I'm highly enjoying this. All right, so let's jump over here. We got Bruiser, which is my nickname. Very cool. Let's jump over and try Fangs. All right, not too into Fangs. Fathom. Interesting. So let's change to diffusion. Cool. Full throttle. Okay. That's all right. All right, let's jump over here. What do we got? So we just went through a bunch of those. Knockout. Let's try knockout. Add some delay. Just mess around with the morph button here for a second, see what this does. Cool. Let's jump over light wave. All right, so if someone's coming around the corner, so maybe this is like a giant Bigfoot walking through the forest. Or how about this? Giant Norwegian troll. That's cool. And let's go Mobius. All right, Mobius, Mutant. Cool. So, Rage. All right, let's jump over settings. Let's go over to, so that's the alarms, man. There's tons of ones in there. Super cool. Let's jump over to ambience, because that's the one, or ambiance, how you like to say it. Colossus. These are the ones I was messing around with last night I thought were cool. Can you hear that? So I'm just messing around with the cutoff and the frequency here now. So I don't know, what do you picture? Do you picture being in like this deep, dark cellar? You're in this deep, dark cellar, you're walking down the stairs and... That's cool. So cool. All right, creep. Let's see if we can make this creepy. So when we think of creep, what do we think about? Let's get our cutoff and our frequency set up. So we'll go, well, bam, right there. Click the resonance, get that set up. And then let's try this out. Because we're just going basic. All right, let's think about it. We're going deep space here. Very deep space. This is your captain speaking. We're approaching the Nebula star system. Please put the kettle away. We're about to land. Super cool. That's creep. All right, cycles. 18 minutes in, man. We're going to keep going because this is cool. That's cool. Man, that's cycles. That's sweet. All right, dark times, dark times. Okay, let's plan out a scene here. So, all right. We're walking into a backyard. We're two detectives, and we just been called on the case of a murder. And we're coming into the backyard, and there's a big shed. And my partner, Leroy's like, I don't think we should go in that shed, sir. And I'm like, we got to go in the shed, man. He's like, I don't know, sir. There's a hell of a stink coming from that shed. All right. And we go like this. Sir, I don't know if we should go in that shed, sir. Leroy, why'd you decide to become a police officer? Sir, my daddy always wanted me to be a police officer, sir. Well, listen, Leroy. When you're a police officer, sometimes you got to do things you don't want to do. I'm going to open the door. There's an awful lot of flies around here, sir. You go around the back. Sir, I don't like the looks of this place, sir. Call for backup, Leroy. All right, that's the scene for Space Cop. All right, let's check out Eternal. Let's get our stuff mapped up here. Right click, cut off. Right click, resonance. All right, let's go. Let's hear the first sound and we'll make our scene. Okay. Scene is spaceship is approaching the Alpha Centaurion star system, about to land on planet 6789. That's amazing. All right, let's move on. So as you can see, man, I'm not even messing around. All I'm doing is mapping the cutoff and the resonance to my MIDI keyboard here, the Hydra Synth. And I'm just messing with the presets and having fun, man. So if you guys like to have fun, you got to get this. It's free. All right, Genesis. Let's map it up real quick. Frequency, wha-bam. Resonance, wha-bam. All right, let's try it out. That's awesome. All right, let's move over to Genesis. We'll move to Hunt. All right, Hunt. Let's get her mapped up. Frequency. Well, bam. Okay. Resonance. Well, bam. Let's go. All right, set up our scene. We are hunting a giant four-headed moose on the Arctic planet of Nepturon. All right. Let's go over to Pandora. All right, so I don't know how much we want to keep going. Let's keep going for a minute. Let's check that. See, we're only in ambience. Look here, we just did the alarms and ambience, so maybe I'll just leave it at that. Let's go check out sequences for a sec. Binary systems. We'll do one of these and then we'll... That's the first time I touched it. I didn't even play around with this one last night. All right, let's try it. All right, one more, man, then we got to call it quits because this thing is absolutely out of control. Let's go with echoes. So this is cool. These are all sequences, man. So let's check this one out. Echoes. Double click. And let's just set the frequency. Match it up. Let's set the resonance to 12 o'clock. And let's go. All right, one more. Having too much fun. Got to keep going. All right, that's amazing. All right, so let's jump back real quick over here. We'll go to... All right, so listen, man, that is super exciting. That's super fun. I had a great time. Let's turn on some music to end the night. Some scary music. This thing is off the hook. It's amazing. It's one of the coolest things I've ever used. I'm glad I got it hooked up to HydroSynth Deluxe. It's free. Head on over to UVI. It's super, super, super fun. And I just can't believe that this guy made it. Venus Theory, I think you're an absolute genius. What a pleasure it is to use this beautiful piece of absolute art you created with UVI. And thank you very much. And for everyone else, thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that. And that's that Synth Show. Good night. Shoo, shoo.